What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Semi-Automatic by 21 Pilots off of the Vessel album. I'm super excited to check out this one, guys. We're going to hop right into this thing. Let's get it.
Night falls with gravity. The earth.
What is... I don't even... What are they using to make that noise? That... Like, is that like a bass? Like a distorted bass or something? I don't even know, but it is catchy.
Night falls with gravity. The earth turns from sanity. Taking my own live friend I know. Leaves a lot. His name is Hope.
Ooh. Yeah, they're always so fucking like eloquent with the words, man. Like, night falls with gravity, the earth turns from sanity. Taking my only friend I know, he leaves a lot. His name is Hope. You know, he's talked a lot about the difference between night and day in a lot of songs on a lot of different pieces of work. I mean, I've seen references on their new album, Scaled and Icy, all the way down to Blurry Face. Ride is the song I'm thinking of specifically. A lot of talks and a lot of examples of difference with the night and day. But he's basically just saying, like, as the day goes on, right? And as night comes, as it is the nighttime part of a day, he, you know, it kind of takes his sanity, right? He kind of gets in his own head, and just starts going through all those thoughts that he has, and that he kind of loses hope, right, when the nighttime is around, because those are the negative times that are a part of his life right now.
His name is Hope. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda like it when I make you cry. 'Cause I'm twisted up. I'm twisted up inside.
Huh. I'm never what I like, I'm double-sided. I feel like he's just kind of saying that there's two sides to him, right? And again, just the difference between the night and the day are just so drastically different, right? And I think he kind of just reaffirms that with that last line, you know, I kind of like it when I make you cry because I'm twisted up. You know, that other side of the sword, so to speak, isn't one that he's happy about. And again, just saying that he's double-sided and that he just can't hide it. You know, sometimes it takes over a little bit.
I like it when I make you cry. 'Cause I'm twisted up. I'm twisted up inside. The horrors of the night melt away under the warm glow of survival of the day. Then we move on, my shadow grows taller along with my fears, and my frame shrinks smaller as night goes near. When the sun is climbing.
I wonder if that was like, well, this wouldn't be a reference to the song Choker because this obviously came out first, but I wonder if Choker kind of made a reference to this song, right? He says, you know, my shadows, okay, I'll just start reading. The horrors of the night melt away under the warm glow of survival of the day. Kind of when the sun rises, right? The goodness, the warmth of the sun kind of helps deal with all the negatives, all the darks in his life, right? And my shadow grows taller along with my fears. Now, I remember in the song Choker, there's a line where they say, like, you know, as long as you keep moving forward, eventually your shadow will be behind you. Those aren't exact lyrics, but that's basically essentially from what they're saying, if I remember correctly. So maybe like a slight reference here to this song, right?
Under the warm glow of survival of the day. Then we move on, my shadow grows taller along with my fears, and my frame shrinks smaller as night goes near. When the sun is climbing windowsills, and the silver lining rides the hills, I will be saved for one whole day until the sun makes the hills its grave.
I mean, just like, it's like so poetic, right? I mean, when the sun is climbing windowsills and the silver lining rides the hills, I will be saved for one whole day until the sun makes the hills its grave. again saying that during the daytime when the sun is rising, right, when the sun is climbing windowsills and the silver lining rides the hills, when it's peeking over the hills and stuff, the sun is rising, it's okay, he's saved, right, he's in a good place mentally, because as far as I've always taken this kind of thing, is just kind of been a big kind of just a big metaphor for the two states of his mind, right, the night and the day. So he's on these good times until the sun makes the hills graves, until the sun sets, basically again at the end of the day and nighttime rolls around.
Sun makes the hills its grave. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda like it when I make you cry. 'Cause I'm twisted up inside. I'm never what I like.
Like I said, the song's very different in terms of sound from them. It's got like a real kind of like a bounce to it, right? Like, and I feel like not too much of 21 Pilots music is super bouncy, right? You could maybe like head nobbing, like head bobbing, like the outside, up and down, I'll fucking nod my head to that song a day. But this song kind of makes you get like a certain bounce to it, right?
'Cause I'm twisted up inside. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda like it when I make you cry. 'Cause I'm twisted up inside my mind.
Is that like almost like a trumpet, the do 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 do, whatever that was, it was just so good. I think it was like a trumpet, but again, it's like maybe like slightly distorted, maybe.
I'm semi-automatic, my prayers schizophrenic, but I'll live on, yeah, I'll live on, yeah, I'll live on. I'm semi-automatic, my prayers schizophrenic, but I'll live on, yeah, I'll live on, yeah, I'll live, yeah. I'm semi-automatic, my prayers schizophrenic, but I'll live on, yeah, I'll live on, yeah, I'll live on. I'm semi-automatic, my prayers schizophrenic, but I'll live on, yeah, I'll live on. By the time the night wears off, the dust is down and shadows burn, I will rise and stand my ground, waiting for the night's return. I'm never.
By the time the night wears off, the dust is down and shadows burn, I will rise and stand my ground, waiting for the night's return. Again, kind of, I think this kind of just alludes to how it is always a cycle. Once again, when night wears off, when the dust is down, basically when everything is settled, said and done, I will rise and stand my ground, rise with the morning sun, and wait for night's return, which happens at the end of the day. So you kind of just have this cycle, which they've talked a lot about in a lot of songs. The big one I'm thinking of is Ride, which is more, they don't really depict it as like a cycle, but they depict it as a lot of highs and lows, right? But still kind of like same idea, from what I can tell.
The night's return. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda like it when I make you cry. 'Cause I'm twisted up inside. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda
Like how he comes out at the end there and just says it. I'm twisted up, I'm twisted up inside my mind. Just before that though, it was just inside, but you know. Alright, so that was Semi-Automatic by 21 Pilots, and man, dude, I just kind of feel like I just kind of went on like a whole journey. Like that song kind of just took me on a journey with the sounds of the piano and the way the piano was played, man. Like when the bridge was coming in at the end, man, I was just like, man, I just feel like this is just a ride, man. Like just a ride, dude. Like, it was really such a good song, man. I love the sound of it. I love the bounciness to it. You have these mix of like distorted sounds, like I said, maybe a bass there at the beginning, maybe some sort of guitar. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe kind of was kind of like a trumpet throughout the song, a little slightly distorted. And you got the piano doing its thing. You got Josh on the drums killing it, and you know, there was a lot of things sound wise happening in the song, but it created like this really nice bounce that I enjoyed. And as far as the song goes, it's kind of, I think it's just kind of explaining the two sides of Tyler, or at least how he sees it, right? The night and the day, the good and the bad, and how it's kind of just a cycle, right? You know, when nights come through, he may lose hope a little bit, but eventually the sun rises, and he's gonna stand up and rise and stand his ground to all the negative thoughts, right? And you got the good time of the day, but you know, eventually it's gonna happen again, and it's just a cycle, right? So I gotta say, you know, overall, man, for this song, I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and we'll drop in the next one. That's all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Even better tomorrow. Talk to you guys in the next one. Alright, guys. Peace.